Hi, I'm Beth Overhound.
And I'm Yvonne McNary.
And we're here with Central Kentucky Television at the Kenmar Warehouse in Lebanon, Kentucky, where
we're having the Home, Farm, and Garden Show 2014. This year we've changed locations, Beth.
Yes, we have. The Kenmar Warehouse. A little bit off the road a bit. You have to kind of know where to look.
Yeah, you do. But there are signs out, and there's been lots of advertising going on Channel 6 and other places, but letting people know where to come, what time, and where it is. And gosh, there's a lot going on.
The parking lot is full.
Yes, it is.
All around the perimeter of the building, and there are people coming in and enjoying the displays here at the Farm, Home, and Garden Show.
Yes, and you know what? The weather is nice too.
It is.
So it's cooperating
I got out of my
today.
Car, I was thinking crisp, but I always use the word crisp with fall.
Yes.
So it's still crisp.
It's still crisp today.
It's crisp. Yeah. The sun is bright and shiny, and
but the wind's a little cool.
Yeah. But we're going to take a look around and see what they have to offer here for your farm, your home, or your garden.
All right. I got a good feeling about this because a lot of people have been talking about it. So join us.
All right.
This is Yvonne, and I'm at the Farm, Home, and Garden Show, and I'm here with
Fred Money.
All right, Fred. I'm going to talk to you about your booth here and what all you have. Tell us all a little bit about it. I see you've got some interesting pieces here.
Well, we've been in this for about 6 years now. My wife fixes. We have aprons. She makes those from scratch. It goes by no patterns. We have children's aprons and adults. I have decorative posts and lighting. I fixed regular oil lanterns into electric lights and hang on a hook that I put on there. Different sizes, different colors. I also make wren houses and bird feeders, mostly out of cedar from scratch. I don't go by any patterns whatsoever. And I'm low on my Kentucky stuff today.
I wonder why.
I fix decorative fences with lanterns to go with those. I've always been fascinated with lanterns, hanging lanterns for outdoor entrances.
Now, you guys are local. You hail from around here?
No, ma'am. I'm originally from Campbellsville, Kentucky, but I moved to Dry Ridge, Kentucky. We work out of Dry Ridge, Kentucky, which is about 30 miles south of Cincinnati on Interstate 75.
Now, what drew you over here today?
Well, we've been coming down here for about 5 years now to this show. We also come to Ham Days, and being originally from Campbellsville, we spend some time there with our kinfolk there.
Sounds great. Our camera lady here is from Campbellsville, so you might want to get together here after the interview and talk. You might have some people in common.
Well,
we want to thank you for talking to us today and showing us all your wonderful products.
It was my pleasure.
Well, Yvonne, look at the beautiful handmade, I bet, jewelry.
I know, Beth. It seems that you always have radar for jewelry. You're always drawn right to it.
I like to look at it, but I don't wear it. I'm not a bling wearer. Isn't that weird?
Well, there's still time.
It could be that I just can't make up my mind.
Yeah, they've got some pretty colorful ones over there, some that look a little traditional, while others look very fashionable,
Yes, indeed. It's gorgeous. And then as I pan around, there's a few more items on a separate table, and the booth next to that. Can you tell from here what that's all about?
No, I can't, Beth. Your eyes and my eyes checking that out. Maybe we'll
have to get a little closer.
Yes, indeed. But I tell you what, there's plenty of it, whatever it is.
Yeah, we'll get there and take a look. Okay, we've gotten a little closer to this booth, and now we can at least get a better idea of what you're sharing here with the people coming through the Farm, Home, and Garden Show. What's your name?
I'm Emily Zink.
And you are?
Jennifer Lanehart.
And you are?
Connor Zink.
All right, what have you got here?
We've got Tastefully Simple, which is a direct home sales, ready to prepare or 2 ingredients or less, open and serve food items. Today we're sampling absolutely almond pound cake with orange dreamsicle cheese ball and bountiful beer bread and bacon dip.
Yum, you mean you've got that ready over there for people to taste?
To taste today.
Okay, now as we were talking, another member of the family came up,
yes,
and I don't know if the camera can see her. Let's get her up here. What's your name?
Katie.
We don't want to leave Katie out. I bet Katie's a big help.
She is, yes. It's actually easy enough that the two of them can do everything except put it in the oven.
And how does a person acquire these items?
You can go online to www.tastefullysimple.com and find either myself or Jennifer.
So it's a way to supplement your cooking experience with simple but tasteful items. Are they a full menu or supplements for a full menu?
It can be used either way.
Okay. Well, good luck, and
right,
thank you
thank
for
you.
bringing all this here for everybody to see.
Thank you.
Well, across the way from the food and the jewelry is the part that addresses garden.
Farm, Home, and Garden Show.
That's right.
That's right. And we've got a lot of pretty plants over there, Beth. It looks like spring.
I was going to say, I feel like spring now. You see the flowers blooming.
Yes, indeed. It looks great. You know, and with a little work, your yard could look like that, Beth.
Yeah, it can.
Hey, mine too. With a little work.
I like the concrete walkway between the plants. That
Yeah, oh, I
you don't
see.
have to mow.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if that would work in my yard.
I'm sure it would. I am sure. But again, it makes us think about spring, having all
It
these
sure
wonderful
does.
plants out here and giving us some ideas on some things that we can do in our very own yards and gardens. And Beth, what have we here? It says Jean Lanham's tool displays, and a lot of different tools here. I'm sure that some of these are pretty old, you know, probably tools that they used over 100 years ago.
Possibly they are unusual tools. It says they're tobacco setters.
Uh-huh.
And then over here, some sort of different cutting devices, probably for tobacco.
Yeah.
They're all labeled.
Yeah.
But it's nice to come to a place like this and be able to see some of the tools used for the farmer.
Years ago, and building houses as well, you know,
Uh-huh.
building their homes and the tools that they used, and the you know, the ability to make a home or to build a home with tools that look like this, because now everything's electric.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, and then you know we can put all of our information into the computer, and the computer can tell us how to do it. You know,
True.
anymore. So we've come a long way.
I would venture to say a lot of the same equipment used for planting tobacco may be very similar, though.
Uh-huh.
You know, with the funnel effect, the cutting devices, and some people that farm probably have their favorite tool that their grandfather used.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
You know, because tobacco growing is traditional here in Kentucky.
Yes, it is.
And been doing, you know, people have all of their own things to use, so they're not going to get rid of them. You know,
No.
you just pass them down from
Generation
every
to
year.
generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And every year you use those tools to get the same results. But wow.
at that.
Some of them look kind of scary, though, don't they?
I wouldn't be wanting to mess with them.
I don't think so either. As far as tobacco setting and all that, I'll leave that to somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Look at what we have now, Beth.
It's something to use when you're planting those tobacco plants.
Yes, I guess, and harvesting and moving things. I think this one here, the one in the middle, the yellow one, I think I've seen it, that hook comes up and
Lifts
gets
things,
it
yeah.
lifts that hay, you know, the ones that are in a
Right.
circle.
Right.
It lifts those up. I've seen them do that.
Oh yeah, these are all very important parts of owning a farm. And nowadays they have covers over the top. You can even get them with air conditioning.
Wow. We've come a long way.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. And we appreciate our farmers for all they do for us.
We do.
You know, and it's good to see that the implements that they use have improved along with
Over
everything
time.
else.
True.
You know?
Yvonne, in the same part of the warehouse here, they have a display of the barn quilts, the type that are painted. Small ones, large ones, beautiful work.
Yes, it is, Beth. Have you ever made a quilt?
No, my mother made several. I haven't even painted a quilt part, you know, for the barn quilts. It's something I really should do sometime. I like seeing the different sizes.
I like the different colors that they use, you know, and different colors mean different things, I believe, with the quilts. And there are some quilts that are more traditional than others. And I remember one called the wedding ring quilt. I think that's really nice.
And it's really fun to go around the countryside and see these on the barns.
Yes, it is. See how many you can find.
That's true.
This is Yvonne, and everywhere we go, there's a bouncer. And we got one bouncing participant here today, and your name is?
David Alexander Buckman.
Okay. And David, where you live? You live in Lebanon?
No, Loretto.
Loretto. Okay.
Or Raywood.
Raywood.
I think, yeah, Raywood.
Okay, that's good. Either one is good. Listen, you've had a little experience on this bouncer today, right? Was it pretty fun?
I did it yesterday too.
Did you? So you came 2 days in a row? Mm-hmm. It must be really good then.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like most about bouncing around?
Just bouncing.
Just bouncing, huh? Bouncing's a lot of fun?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to bouncers in other places as well?
I did it where the other places here at. I also did it at the school.
Okay, wow. So I guess bouncing is pretty much fun. All your friends like it too?
Yeah.
All right then. Listen, well, thank you for talking to us today, and we hope to see you again at another bouncer, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
This is Beth Overhouse, still at the Farm, Home, and Garden Show. And we found another more interesting display that I've seen in a while. What's your name?
My name's Amy Schmidt.
How are you doing, Amy?
I'm doing very good.
Now, are you from the area?
I'm actually from Madison, Indiana.
Madison, Indiana, come from far away to this show.
Yes.
Well, what's your booth all about?
Well, our booth is called Man Magic Creations, and we make hand-casted pewter, and we do wire wrapping, hand-beaded gemstone jewelry, and we also sell a variety of crystals and stones.
So there's more to it than just that, isn't there, when you're working with these stones?
Yes, there is. There's a lot more to it. There's each stone has an energy of its own, and the stones reverberate and speak back to you with these energies. And so depending upon what kind of stone it is, it's going to have a sort of a different energy and a different vibration.
And you've studied all that, so you kind of know you can advise the people purchasing from you.
Yes. So when a person comes up to us and has a personal issue, or they need protection, or they feel that they need some inner strength or things like that, then we'll go to the stones and have them either pick out a stone that really speaks to them, or sometimes we'll just go to them and hand them a stone. You know, sometimes it might just be somebody just walking down the aisle and just go over here and grab a stone and walk over and hand it to them, you know. And the look on their face and the glow that comes over them is priceless. I would give away every stone and everything in my booth to every person that comes here to see that glow upon their face.
Now, do you
that's what it's all
have
about.
to find the stones yourself? I mean, have you ever gone prospecting? I know there's TV shows about stones.
I have gone prospecting, and we go out where I'm actually from. The area that I'm from has a lot of geodes. And so we go out and find a lot of quartz crystals and geodes out in the creeks and stuff like that. And I've gone to North Carolina and done some mining at some of the mines and stuff there. But most of the quartz crystals that we have actually come from Arkansas, from Mount Ida, Arkansas. And they're very, very clear that come from there. These are from Mount Ida, Arkansas.
Okay. Now, I know when you go to the beach sometimes you'll find shells. Do shells have any mystic quality?
Yes, they do. They actually have the energy of the ocean, and the ocean carries the life that gives us our breath and our energy. We came from the ocean, and the water is what gives us life. That is the key to life is water. When they go out searching through the universe, they're looking for water. And so sea creatures that live in the water, they have that energy with them as well.
Awesome.
And
what about
also,
sea glass that comes from wrecked ships? You know, and then it's been polished by the ocean. That's got a different kind of history, doesn't it?
It does have a little bit different energy. The sea glass, it has the energy of the ocean, but it also carries the energy from where it came from. So from the people and from the shipwrecks, and it carries that history. So it has a special touch to it that you don't get with just any piece of broken glass you're going to find anywhere.
Right. Well, this is a fun booth, and I know people probably just can't stop looking. Congratulations on your endeavors, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Books.
I know the center aisle has a lot of different things. Of course, I guess these would be for anywhere. You could read a book or have a sign in your home, your garden.
I guess you could. And you know what? It's a lot of fun laying outside, you know, in the summer and reading a book, having a good time. I know you know all about that, Beth.
I do. And the center aisle also has a team raising money for Relay for Life. I noticed there was a team on the other side as well. And then as you can see the depth of the warehouse here
Uh-huh.
and how many people are actually here. Ending
Yes,
with some outdoor furniture
Uh-huh.
and a tree house there in the background.
Uh-huh.
You might see somebody you know, and I'm
Yes.
about to get around to
Yes.
where the Marion County Chamber of Commerce has a booth
Uh-huh.
and a place to sit down and have some food. So they've
Yeah.
got it all.
They've got it all out here at the Farm Home and Garden Show 2014, held out here at the Kenmar building. And lots of people out here enjoying themselves. We've seen a lot of friends, old friends, new friends, making friends. We've got some stones. We had all kinds of great stuff. Well, thank you all for watching.